The story begins in a quiet Christian town named St. Lawrence, where church bells echoed through every street each morning. Yet, there stood one house that everyone feared to even look at, the Foster residence. It once held laughter and love, but lately, the air around it had grown heavy with dread. Whispers filled the town. Anna Foster has been possessed. Her mother, Mary, hadn't slept in weeks. Every night she heard strange sounds from Anna's room, laughter that wasn't hers, screams that faded into whispers, and sometimes voices chanting in a language unknown. At first, she thought her daughter was sick, but one night, her world turned into a nightmare. When Mary opened the door to Anna's room, her heart nearly stopped. Her daughter was floating mid-air, her long black hair swirling as if caught in an invisible storm. Her eyes were pure white, glowing eerily in the dark. Her lips moved, but the voice that came out was deep, masculine, and cold. "This body belongs to me now." Terrified, Mary ran to the church and begged Father Michael to come. He was a man of faith and experience, known for performing exorcisms, but even he felt something dark waiting for him at that house. When Father Michael entered the room, the air grew colder. Candles flickered, shadows crawled across the walls, and the wooden floor creaked as if groaning in pain. Anna sat silently in a corner, her face hidden. As soon as he spoke, "In the name of Jesus, I command you to reveal yourself," Anna raised her head, her eyes hollow, her face pale, her mouth twisting into a grin that wasn't hers. Father Michael lifted the cross and began his prayer. But before he could finish, Anna laughed, a shrill, inhuman sound. "He cannot help you," the demon hissed. "She's mine now." The priest began sprinkling holy water, but the room erupted into chaos. Windows burst open, wines howled, and the lights shattered one by one. Furniture trembled, and blood-like stains began to appear on the walls. The entire house shook as if the earth itself rejected what was happening inside. Mary fell to the floor, crying, pleading with God. Father Michael shouted above the storm, "By the power of Christ, I command you to leave her." Anna's body lifted higher, twisting unnaturally. "You think your words can stop me?" The voice bellowed. Her scream pierced through the room, shaking everything. Then suddenly, silence. The storm stopped. The light returned. Anna fell to the ground, motionless. Father Michael rushed to her side. Her pulse was weak, but she was alive. Mary held her daughter and cried, believing the nightmare was over. But then Father noticed something. On Anna's wrist, written in what looked like blood, were 3 chilling words, "I will return." Father Michael's heart sank. The exorcism hadn't ended. It had just begun. Music fades out. Friends, if you felt the chill of this tale, don't miss what happens next. Real horror is only about to unfold. Stay tuned for the next chapter of Ankahe Kisse Exorcism. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now, because the darkness has just started to speak. 2 days had passed since the exorcism. Anna seemed calm again, eating, smiling, even speaking normally. But something in her eyes had changed. There was an emptiness, like her soul had gone somewhere far away. Father Michael couldn't shake the feeling that the evil hadn't truly gone. That night, as he knelt in the church, praying for guidance, a cold wind swept through the chapel. The candles went out one by one, and the large wooden doors creaked open on their own. The smell, that same foul, decaying stench, returned. His heart dropped. "She's back." He ran straight to Anna's house. The front door was half open. Inside, chaos, broken furniture, shattered glass, and the faint sound of whispering. When he reached her room, he froze. Anna stood in the middle of the room, her eyes glowing white again. Around her, the holy water stains had turned black, burning into the floor. "Did you miss me, Father?" she said in 2 overlapping voices, one hers, one not. Father Michael began reading the exorcism verses, his hands trembling. But this time, the demon was stronger. Flames erupted from the candles. Shadows stretched and danced like living beings. "You think you can banish me?" the voice thundered. "I am older than your God." The room quaked. The bed slammed against the wall. Crosses fell and cracked. Yet the priest didn't stop. "You are a liar," he cried out. "You will not have her soul." Anna's body levitated again, twisting backward. Her scream was so loud it shattered the glass windows. Blood trickled from her eyes. "He cannot save you, Michael," she shrieked. "You belong to me now." Father Michael, bleeding and weak, lifted the holy cross. "In the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, I command you, leave this body." He roared. At that moment, the ground split open. this time, but I will come again. And then silence. Anna collapsed to the floor, unconscious. The fire died. The room went still. Father Michael fell to his knees, exhausted, whispering one final prayer. When dawn came, the townspeople found Anna alive but forever changed. Her face carried a sadness no one could explain. Father Michael wrote his final entry in his diary that day. Evil never dies. It only waits for the next open door. He was never seen at the church again. Some say he left the town. Others believe the demon took him. But one thing was certain, the foster house was never the same. At night, people still hear whispers from its windows, calling softly, waiting for someone to answer. Slow haunting music fades. If you like this terrifying true story of exorcism Ankahe Kisse, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More chilling tales await you, real stories that will keep you awake at night. Remember, fear is not gone. It's only watching.